It's been a while. Give y'all that Mr. Rogers effect. Come in, take my coat off. Been a while, and it's a couple of things I want to just mention. I want to thank everyone for support. I want to thank subscribers. I really appreciate it. I'm just, man, whether it's one person or 100 people, I just try to do and speak encouragement and do good while I'm here on the planet, man. Put more kindness out, do more good. A lot of things and ills that we see in the world, I think a lot of them occur because a lot of people are sitting back saying, as long as it doesn't happen to me, and some things you got to speak out against, some things you got to move towards, move against and help. And some things, just got to pray for. So, again, I'm grateful for everyone who just checks in, man, and support, man. I try to check in with people every day, man. Anybody in my circle, people I may have come across, and we need to do more of that. Just check in with people, check on people, see how they doing. Everything okay? How's your family? How's your kids? These social medias, it's not just for us to put stuff out to, it's become a thing where it's like to show off everything all the time. But it's like, it's also a way for you to check on people that once upon a time we may have grew up together and lived together, or lived in the same neighborhood or, went to the same school. See how people are doing. That's the beautiful effect of it, is that when someone puts something up and you haven't seen them in a year or so, or you haven't talked to them in a month, oh, they're doing okay. You know, if you're blessed, you kind of talk to people and stay in tune with people outside the social medias. That's a good thing. But we all know as we age, a lot of that, you lose touch with a lot of people. People move here, people move there, so that's it. But man, just I hate to promote a brand, but I just found this in the gas station, and I'm a big Muhammad Ali fan, so it's like it's not bad either. It tastes pretty good. Um, but I want to talk about will. Will, and you vibing with that? You vibing with that? You say got the word will behind me. Will, a man of will. You know, um, there's going to be a lot of things that come up in our life that are difficult, and you're gonna face adversity, and you're gonna face struggle. Struggle is never gonna go away. There's always gonna be a struggle. Once you master one, there'll be another struggle. And if you're young and you happen to be watching this, or this comes across someone who's young, just know that you can will yourself to do a lot of things. We've been blessed with free will. We can will ourselves to do a lot of things. Sometimes our accomplishments and things of that nature are just people daring to do it and willing to do it. I much rather, in any type of business that I have, I much rather hire someone that's willing to work and be dedicated than someone who will walk in with a slew full of, accolades that I don't know if you can perform. Because the person that's willing, they're gonna go that extra mile. They're gonna take initiative. They're gonna push. They may ask questions. They're gonna really be attentive and pay attention to what's needed because they know that it's something that's driving them to do it, maybe a bigger cause. It's similar to, and there's been many movies made about this, many books written about it, but the movie Cinderella Man with Russell Crowe, it was like he was a fighter and then he quit fighting and he had to kind of hustle and work. And I remember in the scene, if I remember correctly, he would run up to this gate and try to get these factory jobs, and they only picked a certain amount of guys, and then he had to go home to his family. Excuse me. But when he got in the ring again and he started becoming coming back and being known as a champion again, people were like, well, what's the difference? What are you fighting for? What's the difference? He was like, food. Got a different will. And even Mike Tyson said that, a person with will outdo someone with talent any day. The person that wants to win, the person that doesn't want to quit, The person that doesn't want to give up will outdo someone with talent any day. You know, they may folly, they may make mistakes, they may get hurt, but they're gonna will themselves to get the job done. And a person who in our time that speaks about that a lot and shows that is David Goggins. I mean, this man's story, man, it's like, you know, that, I mean, just him running with broken feet and things of that nature, and, you know, just things like that, man. It comes a time in our life where you got to dig deep and will yourself to complete things and finish things. And sadly, we're living in a time where everyone owns victimhood, and that's the sad part. Everyone owns victimhood, and everyone wants to be sad, and everyone wants to hold on to their issues and their problems, and we got to move out of that. We got to move out of that. So, and just remember this saying as I go: if there's a will, there's a way. Fight for your life.